welcome to a winter walking video for walking leaders. I'm Lisa Workman, and I'm here to share with you how to lead walking participants through a winter walk. Here today with me are community walking leaders Vaughn, Emma, Jen, Violet, and Lindsay. With winter, we know that individuals who walk outside tend to stop walking outside due to snowy conditions, icy walks, and fear of falling. We want to encourage all Albertans to remain physically active throughout the winter months. And as community walking leaders, you are well positioned to educate and encourage people to continue walking through those winter months. Physical activity has many health benefits. Encouraging your walkers to continue to walk through the winter months will give them physical benefits, such as helping them control their blood sugars if they're diabetic, mental benefits like reducing stress and anxiety, and social benefits like being with friends and family. The benefits of continuing to walk during the winter months far outweigh the potential perceived risks of walking outdoors year-round. Benefits from walking can simply be achieved with 150 minutes of moderate intensity walking per week. This time is accumulated over the week and can be split into as little as 10-minute walking bouts at a time. Encourage your walking participants to walk most days of the week for about 30 minutes. That's all that it takes to reach that 150-minute threshold and reap the health benefits from your winter walks. When walking outdoors, we must consider different factors that are not involved with indoor walking. Uneven terrain, temperature changes, and visibility are just a few we need to keep in mind. Keeping your walking participants safe is important to winter walking. Starting from the bottom up, let's consider footwear. This can be one of the most important pieces of clothing for winter walking due to the changes in terrain as the snow and ice arrive. Picking a shoe or boot that has good grip is very important. For extra traction, consider purchasing a set of traction aids. Socks that wick moisture away from the feet are ideal. Wet feet increases the chances of 1. Cold feet, and 2. Blisters. First is your base layer. This layer is crucial to keeping you warm and dry. It should be made of fabric that is breathable and allows for moisture to be wicked away from your skin via evaporation. Synthetic fabrics such as polypropylene and polyester are recommended. Cotton should be avoided. Second is your mid layer. The purpose of the mid layer is to keep you warm and to continue to promote evaporation of moisture. Fabrics such as wool and synthetics are ideal as their fibers are structured with small air spaces that trap warm air. Depending on how cold it is, you may want to add to this layer with an extra shirt. Third is your top layer. This layer consists of an outer shell that is windproof, waterproof, and breathable. The top layer is best to keep the cold winter wind away from your damp base layer. Consider top layers that have reflective strips, as the winter we know the sun is not around as many hours a day, and thus you need to be seen in the dark. One other consideration for sunny winter days is to apply sunscreen to your face and neck. Sun reflected off the snow can nearly double the UV strength, which could cause unexpected winter sunburns. As with any time an Albertan sets foot outside in the winter, it is important to wear gloves or mittens, a scarf or neck warmer, and of course something to cover your head. The majority of your body heat can be lost from your head, so ensure that it's covered. As a walking leader, consider carrying an extra set of gloves and a toque for participants who need extra items to stay warm. Our bodies are clever. When it's cold, it finds ways to protect our organs to make sure our core temperature does not drop too much. The body responds by reducing heat loss by decreasing the size of the skin's blood vessels. It also encourages our bodies to shiver, which helps to increase our core heat production. As walking leaders, heed caution to those walking participants who have breathing concerns. Breathing in cold, dry air can cause breathing difficulties for some people. However, for the average walking participant, this usually is not a concern, as cold air is warmed as it enters the body via the nose and mouth and before it enters the lungs. Dehydration can cause your walking participants to tire earlier, and they may struggle more to participate. Ensure walking participants continue to drink water during walks, as we are still sweating when walking outdoors. When participating in winter walks, watch for walking participants with potential cold injuries. Hypothermia, frostbite, and frost nip are common cold injuries which can be dangerous. You might consider taking first aid training about cold injuries to be knowledgeable about possible impacts that cold weather can have on you and your walking participants. Winter weather can be a main barrier for physical activity outside. It's your responsibility as a winter walking leader to know what temperature it is outside. It's really key that you know what apparent temperature is. Apparent temperature is wind chill and air temperature. Wind chill is made up of two factors, wind speed and air temperature, and can be easily calculated. Simply go online and search wind chill calculator to help you. After calculating wind chill, the apparent temperature will dictate the level of risk when considering walking outside. Little risk exists when the apparent temperature is above -30 degrees Celsius. The level of risk increases as apparent temperatures are between -30 to -57 degrees Celsius, at which point exposed flesh may freeze in less than 1 minute. Any apparent temperature below -57 degrees Celsius is a great risk as exposed flesh will freeze within 30 seconds. Caution must be taken to keep all walking participants safe, and thus deciding to not walk outdoors when it becomes too cold is very important. Consider planning cold weather clothing based on wind speed and air temperature. For example, if the temperature is -23 degrees Celsius with a 16 km/h wind speed, which equals a wind chill of -30 degrees Celsius, insulate with cold-proof clothing. However, if the temperature is -12 degrees Celsius with a 48 km/h wind speed, also a wind chill factor of -36 degrees Celsius, a windproof garment should be the focus of clothing. As with any other outdoor walking, it's important to start your walking session with a warm-up. Its purpose is to prepare the muscles that will be used in the walk. This is accomplished by gradually increasing the pace and difficulty of the walk, allowing the core temperature of the body to warm up. During the warm-up, consider cueing walking participants with the proper form, with a heel-to-toe foot motion, a stride length, which may be shortened when walking on snowy, icy walks, hip movement, posture, elbow position, arm swing, and hand position. Ideally, the middle of your walk should be a minimum of 10 minutes of moderate intensity walking using proper walking form for maximum health benefits. Moderate intensity can be a tricky thing to understand. Here are some cues you can tell your participants to help them walk at a moderate intensity. Your breathing will be heavier and quicker. You will feel warm and will be sweating. You can still talk, but it may be a little difficult too. After the winter walk, include a proper cool down by gradually decreasing the intensity through reduction of range of motion, speed, and distance covered. The flexibility component can be completed outside. However, our bodies can cool off quite quickly after we are done walking, and it's cold outside. If possible, complete flexibility exercises inside to help keep your walking participants safe. However, if it's relatively nice outside, feel free to do your flexibility exercises outside. Winter walking can be done in various locations. Consider your local sidewalks, well-traveled dog parks, and/or local groomed trails. Ensure walking participants are safe by always carrying a cell phone and a small first aid kit. To make your winter walk a success, encourage participants to bring a small water bottle along on the walk to take sips throughout your journey. Some walking participants may feel safer with Nordic walking poles, while others would enjoy walking with snowshoes. As a walking leader, use props and tools to make the winter walk the most enjoyable for your walking participants. To keep your walking participants engaged, consider using pedometers to motivate walkers to take more steps. Plan out a route and destination and let the walking take you there. Is it that your group plans to walk to Quebec for Winter Carnival or to a sunny location like Palm Springs? Track your steps and see how far your winter walking group can go. Walking leaders can try interactive games with walking participants. For groups that have similar physical fitness levels, try a pace line. Have the group walk in single file, and the front leader starts with a hand warmer. As the walk progresses, the leader passes the hand warmer back through the line of walkers until the hand warmers reach the last walker. The last walker then needs to increase his or her walking speed to reach the front of the line. The hand warmer is then again at the front of the line. Watch walking participants move through the line, but also watch that the hand warmer continue to move down the line. This video has been made in part to the Edmonton Be Fit for Life Centre, who provides community and workplace programming for active living. At school, work, home, or in your community, they will work with you to develop a program or activity that fits your needs and resources. The Alberta Centre for Active Living Community Walking Project is also a key partner with the development of this video. The purpose of the Community Walking Project is to encourage people in neighborhoods and communities to incorporate regular walking routines into their daily lives. In particular, the Community Walking Project focuses on diabetes prevention and management through walking. Winter walking is an enjoyable way to stay physically active during the winter months. Encourage those in your community to join you for a healthy way to stay fit over the winter months. It's free, it's fun, and it's a great way to stay fit all year round.